How familiar were you with Suicide Squad before doing this?
Before I was familiar with Suicide Squad, I was completely unfamiliar with El Diablo. I knew nothing about the character, but you know, when I came on to the project, I went to my local comic book shop and got everything I could. You know, there's new 52 version of the Suicide Squad, so you know, did my research. But previous to that, I didn't know anything about it.
You?
I'm like Jay. You know, I was familiar with the traditional icons, Batman, Superman, but of the DC world. But this is these are some of the more obscure supervillains. So I had no knowledge of the Suicide Squad. Certainly no knowledge of Killer Croc. I knew of Harley Quinn just through the Joker.
And the Joker, of course.
Of course,
yeah,
I knew the Joker.
Joker.
This is, like people said when they seen the film, this is a really refreshing new take on superhero. I mean,
I agree.
People get a bit bored with superhero movies,
right.
And this is a new take on it.
Yeah, people like, you know, I was saying earlier with Jay that, you know, we as humans are flawed, and as are these characters, and I think there's a relatability to that. And, you know, as part of our society, we always root for the underdog. And there's an unpredictability, like you said. We always know what the hero is going to do. But with us guys, will we kill each other? Will we try to escape? Will we end up dead? Who knows? So
yeah, you never know. I mean, there's no sort of moral compass that's guiding our behavior.
Yeah.
You know, so as an audience member, you really don't know. I mean, these guys could kill each other, or you know, kind of jump out of the squad, or I mean, who knows? So that element of like mystery, because a lot of these movies, they have become sort of predictable. You know how it's going to end before you even sit down. And with Suicide Squad, you don't know how it's going to end, and that, I think it just makes it more interesting.
That's why it's called Suicide.
Yeah, that's right.
When I saw the film, I thought the Croc was motion capture, but you really dressed it.
No, there was no motion capture there. It was, and David Ayers, the filmmaker, director, he was very insistent on not using CGI. He wanted an actor to bring the soul of the creature alive, and we spent a 5-hour process applying that makeup that was designed by Chris Nielsen and his team. Wore it for 12 hours, and it takes 2 hours to take off. So, and that was all makeup.
Could you tell about it? I mean, what was the best day of the set, or the most awkward?
Most awkward. I mean, there's so many days. Like, it's hard to pick one, because
a lot of days,
there's days where it was like it turned out to be like a family barbecue. Like Will Smith would, you know,
start rapping.
Start rapping
in the middle of the scene.
like, you know, literally start rapping. And we got the barbecue going. It was like this block party element. And then there's some days where it was just sheer chaos. You know, where everyone's like out of their minds because we've been shooting nights for 3 months, and we got to blow off some steam and get loose a little bit. So
the first half an hour before we started the shoot,
Yeah.
it was about letting off steam, shouting, dancing, laughing, and then we get on with the scene. So.